Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm Andrew with GC Termite Control, and today I'm here to talk to you about our inspection process. When you perform a complete inspection done by us on your property, we do look at the entire structure. If it's a detached single-family residence, we're going to be looking the exterior of the property, any exposed eaves, the garage, the interior, that includes kitchen, dining room, bedrooms, bathrooms, and the attic on the structure. We do not walk on the roof. We do only our visual inspection from the ground up. Okay. During the inspection, some of the things that we look for, it's going to be any damage wood members on the outside of the house. Most commonly it's going to be on your eaves, rafter tails, fascia, roof sheeting. If you had a water leak, then that could have caused a problem. So those are the most important things that we're looking for in a structure. But then again, there is things like if you had stucco damage or water damage, or again, if there's a leak or if there's gutters missing, we have to note all those areas. But in reality, the biggest areas of concern is going to be any infestations or any damage that those infestations have created. From inspecting the exterior of the property, depending on the size of the house, average is going to be around 45 minutes to an hour to inspect the outside, and then we move into the interior of the property. And we have to check the garage, any areas that are accessible. It is recommended that you take out your cars for the inspection process and move any boxes away from the walls. That way it can be properly inspected. The same thing, we would be looking for any termite evidence, any water damage, any water leaks, any water stains that could be around your water heater, for example, or your washer. Those are indications that either a problem is starting or a problem is already there. So we do look at that. And from taking a look in the garage, then we move into the interior of the home. We would usually start with the kitchen, living room, bathrooms, and then move on to the bedrooms in the house. Most important things, is if you have like any exit holes from the termites, any termite pellets. If there's any roof leaks, then we look at, for example, the drywall on the ceiling, make sure that it doesn't have any water stains or any water damage. For your bathrooms, again, the sinks don't have any water damage, the cabinets are in good condition, the toilets are not loose, and things of that nature. The interior is normally the area that you're gonna have the least problems unless there's something big, and that is because all the interior is going to be covered by drywall and stucco. So first of all, it takes some time for the actual pests to get in there, being that it's sealed up, and secondly, it also takes some time for us to actually notice the problem, being that it's covered up. But the interior, we take a really good look, try to find the most indications that we can find to see if there's any problems on the house, and then we do let you know from there. And lastly, from the interior, we move on to the attic on the property, if there's one. And in there, many times you have the trusses that are exposed or the roof framing. And the same thing, we're looking for any termite damage, any water leaks, any rot on the roof, any problem areas. Normally, the most common things where you find termites in attics is going to be by your vents. So if you have like the corner vents, any vents for like your washer, dryer, things like that, or even just for ventilation, those are some of the main areas where we see the problems, because they tend to go through those vents and introduce themselves into the property. Also, sometimes there's condensation like around the furnace, and just problems in general. Sometimes they could be plumbing leaks. Some of the newer houses have the plumbing going through the attic, so if there's a pin leak or something like that, then we could find moisture problems in there. And again, just pellets, wings is a big thing. Being that they're rarely getting into the structure, they need to get rid of the wings in order to pretty much get into the wood. So that's a big indicator that there's an infestation starting out. But yeah, pretty much as I mentioned, we look at the outside of the house, then we look at the inside of the house, the attic, and if there's anything more that's attached, then we take a look at that as well. For the exterior, for example, if you have any patio covers, we take a look at those ones. If they're attached, any decks that are attached. We take a look at those ones as well. Any carports that are attached. So anything that's attached to your property, we have to inspect it as well, being that it could affect or it could move into the main structure itself. All right. And yeah, once we complete the inspection, you know, probably maybe after a couple of hours or so, then we put a report together and give you, you know, to show you all the findings and the recommendations that we give you on how to resolve it. We will, if you are on the property, walk the property with you and show you the areas that we find. That way you know exactly what's going on. But if you're not available, then it's very easy to decipher from the report that we're going to send you. And that's pretty much about it. You know, it's not rocket science, it's just attention to detail. So we just look very closely at your property and, you know, let you know our opinion on how we believe that the property is doing and tell you exactly what we find in there and what's the best way that you can do to resolve those problems. Okay, so I hope that answers the question on how do we go about doing our termite inspections. If you have any more questions for me, please do feel free to leave them in the comment box below. If you like our channel, please do subscribe to it. And if you need assistance or need a termite inspection schedule, you can give us a call at 619-421-2101 or visit us online at gctermitecontrol.com. Thank you and have a great day.